Good morning, everyone, and welcome to You Have Beauty Care Choices. Today we have a great show planned for you. A company that has been around since 1922. It is available in 80 different countries. Keune, and if you don't know Keune, you need to know Keune, so stick around. It is an amazing brand from the Netherlands, and to be a family-owned company, third generation, for this long, it shows that they have standards and they really care about their products. They've been passionate for this long, and today we also have with us their educator, Linda Sanderson. Linda has been in the industry for 40 years, and with Keune for 11 years. She is a NAHA, North American Hairdressing Awards participant. She's done New York Fashion Week. She has been a launch pad. She has done so much in the industry, and we are so grateful to have her here with us. Welcome to the show, Linda Sanderson. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
Great, Jennifer. I'm doing really good. And you're in the salon. Welcome to my home.
Where are you at? What city?
I'm in Brea, California.
Oh, okay. We're both on the West Coast for today.
We're in the West Coast. I'm loving everything about being here with Beauty Care Choices. So thank you for having me. And I get to share with you guys some amazing products that have changed my life and a company that I feel so part of as a family.
Tell us about that. You've been with Keune for 11 years. What makes you stick with this company, and what just really gravitated you towards their products? Because you could use any products in your salon. You could work for probably many companies. Why Keune?
Why Keune for me, it's every product that I've touched. And yes, we are a hair cosmetic company. We have several lines, and it gives me that choice of choosing that particular custom product for that guest. And so everything I've touched, from the care line, our style line, our soap cure line, and our blend line, and our men's line, has exactly done what it's supposed to do. That's an amazing, product that it does what it's supposed to do. As my husband would say, he's from Missouri, the show me state. It's all about showing me the results, and it's an amazing product.
Yes, Keune is one of those brands that is very particular about, they have something for your needs, and they make it very easy to distinguish which one is going to be perfect for you. So it's a very large brand. Let's show all the products we've got. Today we're going to be focusing on the products on my side, the Care brand and the styling brand. But we also have the products on Linda's side, where we have the So Pure, and then the men's brand, which is amazing, and then Blend, which is a lot more kind of fun and trendy. So love all of those products. We have talked and had other shows where we have covered a few of those other brands as well. But today it's all about health and scalp in the Care brand. So that is what we'll be talking about, talking specifically today about the Derma Sensitive brands. And so this will be a super fun show. If you have any kind of scalp sensitivities, we've got the Educator to tell us how to solve those, right?
This is an amazing new line. It was just launched, I think, about 8 weeks ago, and it was perfect for my little receptionist. My little receptionist she's very itchy. She gets a little dry. She's always having, she's always saying, Linda, and so, she wants to just scratch her head. So when this line came out, I'm like, girl, we got it. It's for you. And we put her on the whole regimen. Lost you, Jennifer. There we go.
That's okay. We're back. Thank you.
Amazing product, but
we're live, Linda. These things happen. Just so you know, we just roll with it. No worries.
So I'm going to bring her out. Is that all right with you guys? If we bring her
let's
out?
just talk really fast about just a few top properties while you're getting Carolyn set up. We have a couple models today that Linda's brought with us. So Keune is a clean brand. They have quite a few attributes that we track here, which being fragrance-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, no artificial colors, sulfate-free, vegan, and soy. They also have some paraben-free products, so it's different products have the different attributes, but you can find if these attributes are important to you. You can shop on Beauty Care Choices, click on the attribute, and it'll sort the products by what is a particular to that attribute. So super easy way to shop by that if you have your sensitivities, since today is about sensitivities. This is why we have developed this, and we have seen a rise in sensitivities across the board, and it's different for everyone. So here at Beauty Care Choices, we don't tell you what makes a clean brand. We tell you figure out what's best for you, but we're going to help you shop by what you know is best for you. So I'm excited to talk sensitivities today.
So our sensitive product also is sulfate free. It is also alcohol free and color safe. So we still can use that on the guest that has color in their hair. It also has low allergen fragrance in it. And it's got a ingredient called simoleant, and that helps with the decreasing of the itchiness. And say hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Beauty Care Choices. We're so excited to have you with us. So tell us about, does Carolyn want to share with us what were her symptoms that made you prescribe the sensitive shampoo for her?
Especially when I get stressed, I get red, itchy right around my hairline. And we were using moisturizing shampoo and masks, and it just wasn't working as well as we thought it would. And so once Derma Sensitive came out, we tried that, and it worked really well, and it's helped a lot.
Oh, good. Thank you. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I don't know if you were planning on doing that, but thank you for doing it. So Linda, what have you seen as her hairdresser? How have you seen her scalp change?
Well, her scalp, it was just red to me, but she always has a little red little patch over here in the front. And that was where we also focused a little bit more on. And as far as focusing, we use the product of the lotion and we directly put it onto the scalp. And also a little hot tip, if you're going to go get your hair colored, you could put it on the scalp before you go and get your hair colored. And also when you come back, you put it right back on that little irritated, itchy spot. And it just helps out so much for that. You know, of course, she's always doing this, you know, that itchiness. So we wanted her to stop, and it has soothed it down. It literally calms the scalp down. So that is just huge for her as a consumer that, as she does her hair, those are her concerns, it was always about the itchiness. So we love the product because it is calming it down. It has a full range of the shampoo, of course. It comes in and she puts that in her hair, and then she uses the conditioner, and then she uses the mask, once or twice a week?
Yeah.
Once or twice, but every time when she kind of gets this little less, she's in college, so when she goes through finals, it's a little bit more itchy than normal. So that's when we suggest go ahead and use it every day or every time, when it flares up until it calms down, and then you could go to 2 to 3 times a week.
So Linda, we have the active ingredients is the simoleant, which is decreasing the itchiness. We've got the glycerin, which is deeply hydrating. So a lot of sensitive shampoos might not be as hydrating for the hair, but you guys have thought about that too because it's scalp and hair health. And then the I'm not great with the spelling or the pronunciation of this, but allantoin, which is the healing, soothing properties as well. So 3 main active ingredients in this. And then so you're going to shampoo, and then the lotion, after you shampoo and towel dry, then you can apply the lotion, right? Do you do that in between shampoo and condition? Tell us how to do that if you need the lotion.
So you're going to shampoo first.
Okay.
Also condition or mask, whichever you prefer. Please leave the mask on at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and then of course the conditioner on a daily use if you want to use that, and use the mask 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on how much you feel that you need because it's a more deeper penetrating mask, and it is designed for scalp and hair. Mm-hmm. So that's where that comes in. But once you get out of the shower, I want you to just section it where you feel it's the most itchiness, and then you just go in. It's got a little nozzle, and you're just going to go then and apply it on the scalp. And what I like to do is show yourself some love, just massage in, and wherever you feel it's the itchiness, and you go in and you just apply it right onto the scalp. So you just section it, and you can tell she knows where she's the most itchy, the most dry, because no matter what, we feel a little bit of tautness on our scalp. And that's where you want to go ahead and apply it and put it there.
And Linda, is the lotion a leave-in? You don't rinse that out then, right?
You leave it in. You don't rinse it out at all.
So that makes sense that before you go to your color and after you go to your color that you could apply that even if, you know, because a lot of us go get our hair colored with dirty hair, but you could just apply it right to the scalp to protect your scalp. So that's amazing.
Yes, and that's, like I said, because she works here, she's my receptionist, so she just brings in her little bottle right before the color. And of course, we do recommend that your hair be, you know, clean. So we just apply it on there, and then we put the color right over it. And then we reapply it before we blow dry.
So just a quick tidbit, because her hair color is so beautiful. What are you using on her hair color?
Oh my gosh, this is our new hair color. It's our semi. Love the color, don't you? This is my girl who loves her very bougie. She loves her champagne, so this is what we used on her. We used the color called champagne. It's one of our glazes in our collection. And it is new.
It's a glaze then. It's just like a semi?
It is a semi. We call it a semi, but it is a demi.
A demi, okay. Nice.
And we did what we call a little colored glow on her. And it is done beautifully. Takes anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, depending on what I'm trying to achieve or how much deposit I want on it. So
Keune has amazing hair color. It is a full salon supported brand. So definitely if you're interested in the Keune brand, search out salons that do Keune hair color. They've got amazing colors all the way up to their crazy chameleon colors to the full permanent colors with gray coverage or just a demi glaze that is just gorgeous. Carolyn, do you love it?
I love it.
It's got you like that strawberry rose gold champagne is beautiful.
And it gives it an iridescent, what I call reflect off the sun when she's in the sun, and it's just amazing. And again, as you can tell, but I absolutely love it. And we can change it, you know, it's so easy to change.
Okay.
And tonality is really quick. So yes, look for your colorist out there, and it's just so much fun. We can change her into we could go into a beige maybe next time, or a little soft pink, even a silver lilac. So it's so much fun.
Yeah, these the glazes are so great for those that want to change it up a lot, right? You've got those people that want something new every day and just like, well, we don't want your hair to fall out of your head, so let's try this. So that's a great, what are you using to style her? She's got a great shine as well.
So we did in the style line this morning, we blow dried her with our gelée, which our gelée is, it's our part of the Shape collection, and it's the blowout gelée. And we did 2 pumps of it on her hair. I concentrated on the ends and then on the base to go ahead and even it out. I do recommend that you always comb out your product before you blow dry to even saturate, and it goes nicely. And as you can tell, she does it, goes so nice and evenly through her hair. But before we put this product on, I want to talk a little bit about protein spray. And that is to keep her hair moisture. It has vitamin E in it. This is like if anybody's seen my Greek wedding, the grandmother was talking about the Windex. This is my Windex. This can be used before you color and after. So this is an amazing product. You can also, you know, this is a fantastic to keep the protein in the hair and keep it strong. So
amazing. Darren's joining us saying, oh my gosh, I didn't even know Keune had color. I'm going to look for that. So thank you for that. And she says, Carolyn's hair is beautiful, shiny, and healthy. It does look gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the Windex, that's funny. My big fat Greek wedding is, you know, we all have that one product that you use for everything. I'm like tea tree and vinegar. My friends make fun of me. I solve everything with tea tree and vinegar. So,
and for me, it's my protein spray.
Your protein spray. Everyone needs a protein spray.
We love that protein spray. And that was what we put before we blow dried our hair. And then we did the blowout gelée. And right now, this has nothing else is in it. The blowout gelée has a heat protector in it up to 446 degrees. So that's going to help protect from the blow dryer, your curling irons, you know, any tools, and also the environment from outside. And it's an amazing, amazing product. It does so much, and it's just that one product, you know, that blowout gelée.
Amazing. So we have seen a rise recently in people with itching, irritated scalps, and I have seen in our storefront a lot more people. We actually have set up a whole section now for because so many people are looking for these products. So I think Keune was right on it of just knowing kind of what the brand needed, and I'm so glad these are new to Keune, the Derma Sensitive segment. There are other Derma segments, the Derma Active and the Derma Exfoliant, which can you just touch quickly on what we would use those other products for?
Well, Derma Exfoliating is for more of a dandruff, and some people confuse dandruff and what we call dryness. So the dryness and the itchiness, you should be using your Derma Sensitive.
Okay.
Now, for more of a dandruff, what we call more of an oily, sometimes they're more scaly.
Like the white creamy kind of scalp texture, right?
That's the one. It's Derma Exfoliating would be the choice for that consumer or that guest. Also, it has Octoprox in it, which it halts the fungus that is that the guest could have sometimes.
Creating the dandruff, right?
So you just use that product, and that is the Derma Exfoliating. Now I just want to touch back on the CARE line. The CARE line base and foundation of that line of all the products have our 5 minerals that you need in skin and hair, and that is our zinc, copper, silicium, iron, and magnesium. So all those minerals are in all the CARE line. So you're always going to have that in every product to start with. So that's just saying how much we're keeping that hair integrity. It's not being compromised. It's being protected, because us Californians, we like to use our products, but we like our sun too. So, we need to keep our scalp healthy and also our hair. The other product we have is Derma Activating. Derma Activating is for people who have hair loss or starting to, get the hair loss. We have an ingredient. It's actually vitamin H, and that improves the hair and the strength. And we also have keratin to strengthen that hair, that it stays on the head. We want to keep it strong so that they don't lose that. So keeping the scalp healthy is always the first, what I call line of defense to protect that hair from not coming out.
Absolutely.
And it also has provitamin B5 to regulate the moisture and balance out the hair.
So any of my audience knows this is why I wanted to talk about CARE, because I am all about your products being not just performance, but healthy, that you're actually improving wellness. So we're adding magnesium, copper, all these things that your hair needs, keratin. These are things that are already in your hair that your hair needs to be replenished from. And I love that Keune focuses on that. This whole CARE brand, let's just look at the whole line of shampoos again. They have something for everything. Like she said, the solar care. There's Vital Nutrition, that's the yellow band across the bottom for the proteins, and then the satin oil for smoothing. There's the sun shield that has UV protection and anti-chlorine properties. So literally, they have thought of a specific product for your needs. When you go to our website, you can just search for that. It will pull it right up. You can see all the choices here that honestly, they're really niche for each need. And I love that. The CARE brand is absolutely one of my favorite products out there because of the nutrition value adding back to the hair.
Correct. We also have one more, it's Derma Regulating. And that is also for oily, for those, when kids turn, they're going from 14 to 18, their scalp gets a little oily. This totally regulates their scalp. And so it helps with the control and balancing of the oil. And I absolutely love that one. That one I prescribe a lot to, as I call it, kids going through puberty, and they're great, and it feels clean, and they can control it much better.
So either the puberty side or the menopause side, whichever one, the hormone and fluctuations. Because I'm like, that kind of sounds like me too, Linda. Hey, we're getting a question coming in, which is actually I've wondered myself, is what is the difference between the Tinta and the color Brilliance on the shampoos? So the red band and the pink band.
Okay, the Tinta is going to be your sulfate-free, your paraben-free product, where the color Brilliance, they're both going to protect you from the ultraviolet rays. They're both going to help keep the color in longer, so the fadage is minimal to none. And then it just depending on your, if you're going to go swimming, of course not. But we need to understand that protecting the hair is number one most important. But both lines, one is our sulfate-free line, and one is our what I call our regular sudsy, which I'm a sudsy girl. I love my suds.
Okay.
So that's the line. But they have
so they're both the color care, but the Tinta is actually sulfate and paraben free for those that need that.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you.
They both have silk protein in it, and both UVA and UVB protectors.
Plus then the mineral complex. They all have the full mineral complex of the whole care line with the 5 minerals that your hair needs.
Correct.
Good stuff. This is great information. Well, Carolyn, thank you for being on our show.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciated you being our model and showing us your gorgeous hair. I definitely am interested in that champagne color. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, that would be so fun. Come down.
I know. Linda, I need a chair. I need a seat in your chair for sure. So now we're going to bring on, Linda's brought another model with us, Mason, who has textured hair, and she's going to actually give us a lot more on the styling properties. Welcome to the show, Mason. So tell us what you've used on Mason's hair, and he's got an awesome style going on. Are you doing this cut too?
Well, I just cut him, but we're going to do it live as we talk. I'm using the matte cream on his hair. We're going to put the matte cream on the sides and in the back. I have them, of course, sectioned off, and we're going to use the curl cream in the style line. And the matte cream, and it is a 6'2". You'll see a little number in the corner. There's a 6'2". 6 stands for the hold factor, and 2 stands for the shine factor.
Oh.
So in all product, you'll always have the first number that's going to determine
so cool
the hold and the shine. So always hold first and then shine.
So you see that right above on the white label, right on Linda's side, right at the top, it says shape, and then it says number 6'2". And that's so cool. I didn't know that. 6 is hold, 2 is how shiny it is. And this is a matte, so it makes sense it's only a 2.
Right, very matte. And putting it on his hair.
And a lot of guys like a matte finish. Do you prefer a matte finish, Mason?
Yeah.
Not a lot of shine on your hair, or a little bit. Yeah. I love this cut. My son has the same cut right now. It's a good one.
So we're just combing it through evenly. Please take it, emulsify it, and then you're going to run it through. Then I'm just combing him through because, he wants to look awesome for the ladies. And so now we're just going to take off. And I just used I'm going to say like a little spatula size. And then I rubbed it in my hands. And that's all
he's got some more hair up there. Oh, okay, I didn't see this. She's got you all tied up. Okay, now we're going to deal with the fun curls now that we got his sides smoothed down. Oh, how fun is that? Looking good, Mason.
So now I'm going to use the curl cream. He really likes to keep it organic looking. He just likes it to be individual curls. So we'll use some curl cream product and just make sure we emulsify it. And I'm just now going to rub it.
You guys, that emulsification is so important. So many people forget to do that, but that is a hairdresser's secret, to not have product here and not here. Get it all over your hands. Hey, Linda, we have a question coming in about the best shampoo for curly hair. Would you use, did he use the CARE curl line, or what would you prescribe for a curly person in Keune?
Well, he loves, you could blow dry it also with this curl cream if you choose to, but he likes to keep it organic. In the CARE line, I would do curl control.
Uh-huh.
Helps that hair. He likes it to be curly. He wants to wear it curly. So I would always use the curl control, but it doesn't mean you can't blow dry it. You can still blow dry it. It will help the smoothness and give it some volume.
Now, as opposed to any kind of the Derma CARE products, I was reading up how you guys prescribe. So you basically prescribe for your shampoo to target your number one need. So if your number one need is moisture, frizz, oil control, curl, control, that's where you choose your shampoo. And then your second need, we all have a secondary need. Sometimes it's moisture, sometimes it's shine. Whatever your secondary need is what you choose for your conditioner. That looks so good, Linda.
Correct. And I mean, how fun and easy. He goes to work, he's done, and it gives it. Now, I always like to finish him off with a little bit. I would have done a little bit of protein spray first because it still needs to have some protein in those locks, and it just keeps it healthy. So remember, he's still going out in the sun. Curl cream does protect from ultra UV protecting. Protect.
Is his hair damp? I can't tell from here if he's wet, dry.
I did a light spritz on it and just, because it was sitting in the ponytail since, 9 o'clock? Yeah, it was sitting in the ponytail since 9. So I just wanted to give him, and he could go in and do some more, he could go in with the comb, or he could take his finger, make him more individual. And that's, again, up to him. But he's pretty organic. He just shakes it out in the morning, don't you, Mason? And he just lets it go, and he has a good time with it. I'm going to do a little bit more of a curl issue. I like to see you more individual. And that's another fun. We have defining curl, and that's in the CARE line also, and it does separation, and it's an amazing finishing product also in our CARE line. It's called Defining Curl, and it's amazing. And so he's still taking care of his locks with the shampoo and the conditioner, and he's still taking care of his locks with the curl cream by protecting it from the environment. And then, of course, he's got an awesome look. Doesn't everybody think so?
Yeah, it looks really good. And then that will dry just really natural, right? There shouldn't be, I'm looking on that. So the hold is only a 2 on that, and then the shine has a 5. So it's kind of a medium shine, but not very much hold. So we're not going to have those crunchy curls, right?
That's what I find a lot of young men don't like, is the crunchy curl. They want to have it movable. They want to shake it around, or maybe the young ladies running through their hands through their hair. I don't know.
Nobody wants to go like this, right?
So that, and it's a quick, easy look, and for him to go home and, he leaves with a shampoo, he leaves with the conditioner, and then he leaves with his finishing product. Voila, he's got the matte cream for the sides, and then of course you got your curl cream on the top.
Looks very, very, very nice. So, and then also if he wanted to actually blow that like into a Pompadour or something like that, the curl cream is still a good product because it'll control the frizz as you blow out, right?
Correct. So you could have those two options. He could wake up in the morning, go work out, put some curl cream in, and then maybe he's got a hot date at night, re-wet the hair and blow dry, and you're perfectly fine.
Nice. And then we could just spray him up to hold that. Do you ever do the Pompadour?
Have we done the blow dry? Do we have a blow dry? No, he really liked it. He
liked natural.
I'm
that's great though. That's what is so wonderful, is everybody has their different style, and there's a product for each style, no matter what you want. But we could take that jelly or some stiff stuff and give you a really big pomp if you want. He's like, no.
He wants to spruce it up, make it a little bit more shinier. He could then take the shaping fibers, which is a hold of a 3 and a shine factor of an 8, and just change it up. Again, take a little bit of the product, and then you could just put that right over your mat. Again, emulsify. Emulsify.
We always say that, yeah, for even spreading. And that's going to give them a little more formal of a look. Take it from the matte day look to a nighttime, more slick shine look.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you told me about the hold factor and shine numbers. I honestly never knew that on Keune. So definitely great tip for me today too. Which is why I do the show, because I love to learn.
So you can see how it changed a little bit of a shine.
Yeah.
It shows up in the camera, but it looks absolutely. And it also defines it.
Nice. That looks slick. Very nice. Thank you for being on the show, Mason. You are a great model.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Thanks, Mason. Thank you.
Linda, I've already learned so much in this show today, but I want to just hear from you. Besides your 2 models, I know we heard about the Vital Protein Spray. What else are your just can't live without Keune products that we have to know about today?
I'm a colorist, so I'm all about protecting the actual fiber of the hair. So for me, it's going to be my protein spray. 2-phase is such an amazing product.
That's mine too. Yeah.
This goes on every client. It's an amazing, it's a great blow dry. Also, it's protecting the hair from the heat, from the curling irons, because, you know, we are all about curling our hair and looking beautiful. So it's going to protect the hair. Also, it's an easy way for the guest to comb their hair. It's great combability. It's just an amazing product as far as, you know, this is the other Windex in my life.
Exactly.
So
and this is supposed to be separated, right? Tell us about the 2 layers and what's that whole deal about?
Well, the 2 layers is going to help you. Not only one is to protect your hair and the other one's to detangle it. It's going to give you shine, and it's going to be a smoother, so that everybody has little, what I call little hairs within our hair, no matter how long our hair is. So what I call it marries those 2 hair together and keeps that silky, shiny, so you get that reflect of what I call shine.
Yeah.
You know, no you're inside or outside of a building. And so that's going to help it and also protect it from the heat. That's the number one thing about this product for me. It is a major heat protector.
Yes.
And it lays on top of the hair, closes down that cuticle so that you know that it's going to protect it from the environment or from a tool.
Yeah, any girls that struggle or any people that struggle with flyaways, this is why I love sending this home with every client, because of the thermal protectant, because you know that the consumer at home sometimes isn't adjusting their temp on their irons or their tools. Everyone thinks we just have to go 450 because the iron goes to 450 and doesn't turn it down to 350 or 250 where the hair would probably be better. And so a thermal protectant is so amazing. And then also the detangling properties of it. It really is that catch-all. And then you talk about the flyaways. Everyone says, how do I get that blow dry, that blowout that I get in the salon? Well, this will definitely help you get that smoothness that your stylist can get with the product.
And it's got the keratin in it. Just the name alone says, you know what, we're putting that back into the hair, plus those 5 minerals, you know, so it is conditioning the hair, and it's all about the fiber and keeping it in its most healthy state as possible.
Awesome. Well, I think we have covered quite a bit today. Let's just show the whole line of CARE shampoos again, because CARE was what our whole show was about today. It is about boosting the hair and scalp health. That's what the CARE line is about. All of these products contain their mineral complex, which is the 5 minerals that your hair needs to replenish and keep optimal hair health. Anything else we need to just really tell people about before we tell them how to find out more about Keune?
You know, I'm a Keune concept salon, so everything I touch every day is about Keune. This company has really focused on what is important, and that is the fiber of the hair and to keep it as healthy as possible. You know, I could talk for hours about all our products. Everything I've touched. My other favorite is Defrizz, a Defrizz serum, and it actually is amazing. And I put it on wet or dry hair, and it just helps me with the blow dries and also protects my hair. And of course, it has keratin in it. So, I mean, we could talk about all these ingredients that just are amazing for us, as you know, as we wear our beautiful hair every day. So.
You're a fabulous educator. I think we could do probably 5 shows on Keune. So we got to have you back, because there's so much more to talk about. As soon as you bring something up, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I've got that one here too. I've got that one here too. I want to talk about that one. So yeah, this is a large brand. It's been around since 1922 in 80 different countries. If you haven't heard of Keune, you need to look into Keune. It is about hair health. It is a clean brand like I like. So definitely check out Keune if you don't know about it. And then also the full color Keune salon, concept salons. Keune color is just so much shine and so much penetration, so much payoff on the color. It's really, you guys do an amazing job with your products.
Yes, wonderful line. I enjoy all of it. So,
well, thank you, Linda.
Thank you for having me. Hope to be on this again and just sharing the information with everybody.
Well, thank you for being an educator and making your career about sharing your knowledge. We really appreciate you being here. That's what Beauty Care Choices is all about, is educating our consumers to make the best beauty care choices. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great weekend. We'll have you back soon. Bye-bye. She was wonderful. Thank you, Linda, for all of your knowledge. Keune, you can find out more about Keune at Keune.com. They also have Keune America, Keune Education, and Keune Hair Cosmetics. And then you also can go to Beauty Care Choices or call the numbers below. Remember, we have all licensed stylists answering our phone to keep you educated and be able to help answer your questions to the best of our ability. And we appreciate you joining us. We'll see you back next week. Bye for now.